Hey guys, today in this
video. So I keep getting questions from my friends who ask me, do I buy it now or when do I buy it? How do I know? And the usual understanding of what people have is whenever there is a drop in the price of the market, you buy it, right? So you buy when it's going low and then you sell it when it's high. That's the simple idea that people have, right? But people don't know what exactly is the high or what exactly is the low. So whenever they hear, money control or any other experts say there is a dip in the market, buy now, it's usually when they go and buy, right? That's the usual mentality of the traders or the retail traders. So today I'll be talking basically about, do you really buy stocks in a dip, right? Now say for example you don't get from an expert saying that it's a dip, go buy, or it's a dip but you don't know, there's no expert that's coming out and saying buy now or sell now. It's just the emotion of the market that's going on. People are buying, people are selling, or whatever. So how do you decide on that? So I'm gonna give you few scenarios here, try to explain to you what works out well and what doesn't work out. A dip could be basically that the company is going bankruptcy, right? So that also can be, or the company has lost its CEO and now the company is gonna do terrible, like the ones that you saw in Cafe Coffee Day, that the CEO of the company, I think the chairman or the CEO of the company committed suicide, and the price of the market just the stock just went trashing down. So you gotta obviously see news and have some knowledge about the market. Here let me show you one thing, that I always trade stocks that are of high quality. And you see here all these, this watch list is basically what I follow on my daily basis, and I take only these trades, only these stocks I take trade. I never go out of this watch list. I just follow these two watch list, and the rest of the watch list are just for the namesake. I just have a look at what they're doing. They're like small and mid cap companies. So yep, getting back on it, let us start from the recent dip that I actually saw, which was M&M Finance. Okay, so this is M&M Finance. You have your 200 EMA, then your MACD and RSI. These are the only three indicators I use. Volume is obviously there by itself. So now the part about M&M I don't like is the volume. Very important indicator to indicate whether the stock is good or it is not that worth investing your time and money on, is volume. Okay, so you see all these small green and red uh, bar graphs. These are basically the volume that has been there. So you see there's this big red color candlestick, the red color volume graph, where there was a sudden dip, right? The graph went up and then suddenly from this point it went down. That's a dip. Here the volume clearly says that there were more sellers than the buyers, and then again it started increasing, and then after, what was the date, 21, the next day 22, you saw a sudden dip in the market. If I'm not wrong, it was almost like a 34% dip from what was the closing, I don't know the closing part. Okay, that's almost 223. From 223 it fell down all the way to, what's the lowest, 134. That was like a 33% huge drop. I got so many messages and calls asking me to have a look at it. I wasn't sure, but I made a mistake of buying it. So I bought it around like 135, I guess 135, if I'm not wrong, somewhere around that. The first ring of the bell in the market I bought it, and I bought almost 100 shares, but expecting it will go easily up to 190. That was my indication, and my second target would have been 160. That was my second thing. So I bought it, and let's have a look at it, how the market actually responded later. the prices start going up. It started going up. I was like, okay, it's good. Now there's consolidation. I was waiting here. This point, I was waiting that from here it might bounce back, because there is a small resistance here. So I was assuming it's gonna bounce back, and then it started showing no volume. You see, there's no volume. There were some volume here, but no volume. People aren't trading. People don't want to buy the stock. People don't want to invest their time. That's what it's trying to say. And then, boom, 24th July, it started falling back and back and back. And this was an indication for me that, bro, this is not going to work out. Let's get out of here. But then I still wanted to keep my stop loss at 135. And once it hit around 134 or something, I just waited to go just a bit more high to take it off. So 137 or something, I came out of the market around like some 300 rupees profit or something. But that's what happened. And as you see today, it is not going anywhere above 140. It's still struggling. No volume, no one wants to buy. Look at the EMA line. The EMA line is just going down. It's way below the EMA line. Obviously it's trying to show some sort of an upward trend, but seriously, I don't want to waste my time on this. There is no volume. You're gonna just be wasting your time. Not worth it. So again, a dip is not equal to you having an opportunity. Not necessarily. If you ask me, the reason why it fell, to be honest, I don't know. I'm a technical trader. I just follow the technicals and I just trade. So yep, this is not worth buying. So let's close this and let's look at the next one. That's Manappuram. Manappuram is also another stock that fell recently. That's 6th of August, right? That's the sudden decrease or the sudden dip in the market in 1 day time frame. So again, I did not buy this. From the mistake that I made in M&M, I did not want to go about it, so you make a mistake once and then second time you just want to check, was it really a big mistake, or you want to again check if you could have bought it, because you see, even for the dip there is a support level of 157. So I was assuming it might bounce back from 157, but one day it fell to 153. Was a clear indication that it's not going to rise. I guess the news was because of the gold price or the gold loans being taken a lot, but the gold prices is increasing. So the interest in gold loan versus the gold price being increased every day, something of that sort. I'm not so sure. But then let's have a look at it. What happened? The prices went up. It came back to its original supports, and then it went up, and it's still under the support levels. Okay, still not a great stock. No volume. People don't actually want to invest, and there's a small question: why do we see a sudden volume in this part? You see, so it could be that the investors or the shareholding companies, they just try to pump up money and try to either buy it, increase the value of the shares, or sell it. So a simple example would be when it was 160, they were not happy about it, so they just pumped it up to 168, and when they got more buyers at 168, they sold all their stocks basically, and it dropped by 154. And then these are all the retail traders. I'm assuming that's what happened. So Manappuram, again, not a good stock to buy after the dip. And let us look at the next one, which I really regret not buying it, is Reliance. Our Ambani Saab's greatest stock. So I think it was going very good, like all the way. Once it broke the EMA, it just went slow, and all the way it always kept breaking its highs. You see, this was the first resistance, again broke it, went up, again resistance, again broke it, and then again break. It just kept going up. I was really looking for an opportunity to buy it, but then I think I found an opportunity here, 15th July. almost, what was that, almost 8% dip or something of that sort. It just fell down, but out of greed I expected it to go all the way till the EMA line and then bounce back. But then yep, the Reliance is such a great stock. After the AMG, it just went up and up and up and up. uh, yep, currently it is one of the stocks to look forward to and buy. Anywhere near the levels of the EMA, you can definitely buy any day and just keep it. Look at the volumes, like look at the volumes. It's beautiful. It's just perfect. The people are trading in and out every day. Good stock to buy. Definitely worth going for this dip. You see, from 1285 2185 to 2000, a great dip. You could just buy it off and boom, look at this. Just a matter of time, just a matter of 5 days, your money has increased by how much? Look at that, 10%. Beautiful. I mean 9%. See, that's the quality of the stock that I talk about. These small stocks like Manappuram, M&M Finance, they don't give you such great results. Stocks like Reliance, Kotak, Bajaj Finance, Pidilite, these are amazing stocks to actually invest on. So yep, here it does make sense to buy in this drop. Imagine if you were to buy in this dip, okay, and today you would be earning almost around 20% easily, right? So once buy it at this dip, wait for it, okay, again if there is a dip, again buy it. So you'll be earning 20% of this, another 10% of this one. You see, 10% of that. So definitely that's a great stock. Another one I would want to say is Kotak. Here I want to change the scenario, basically, where you're buying every time there is a dip. So if you see over the few months, Kotak Mahindra has only been trading in this range. Can you see this? This is the range that Kotak has been trading. Yeah, so I did see this was the range that it went. Obviously you could buy here in this area. This area was a good buy, right? And definitely you could go about it again. Easy. This is a support level, right? This is support level, and anywhere above that, or even from the EMA, you would get an easy of 3.5% profit, or even if you want to look at the highest, it's like 10% profit. It's a beautiful way to go about it again. So here, have a look at this. After the support, it broke once, broke twice, broke thrice. It just kept going down, right? Once you see there is a small increase in it, just buy it. Don't even think about it. After a dip, when you see a small increase, it's going towards the EMA, buy it right here. Just buy it. Don't worry about it, just buy for such stocks. Or in fact, if it crosses your EMA line, this one, just go buy it. That's the best way, because you're either buying it on the rise or buying it in the dip. Okay, personally I would have bought one here and then one here and then one here. That's what I would have done for Kotak. I have done, in fact, this dip buy. You see how it increases, it goes up, and let me show you the high can actually. Yep, you see this is much better. So in the dip, you buy once and then you let it go down, because you don't know how long it's gonna go. Once you see a consolidation here, you could buy once, again a consolidation, or it might actually go up. You could buy there, right? And once it breaks the EMA line, you could buy another once. So if you were to go exactly as what I have told you now, let's take it from here, or let's take it from our first buy that we have today. We would be having easily around 6 to 8%, right? Just from the EMA I'm talking about. Okay, or if you want to check from the lowest that it went, right here, that was the 10%. So that's an easy 10% over the period of 17th to 30th. That's like 13 days, 10% profit. That's an amazing return, trust me guys. It's an amazing return. Or even sometimes you could just be more safer, more conservative. You could start from here. Yep, right here where your resistance level is. That's 8% easy money, right? So you could lock in profits that way. Now again, as of today, you could have bought it here in this dip. Great time of buying. Even once here. There were 3 opportunities, one in 4th August, 5th August and 7th August. Trust me guys, if you were to buy in that price range, okay, I could guarantee you for that resistance, wait, I'm sorry, yep, that would be almost, yep, that's easily 6% profit, right? It's definitely gonna hit. It's come all the way till 130, 1384. It's definitely gonna hold on now. It might drop or it might go up, but I'm sure for the fact that this is a stock you could definitely buy in dips and start earning good profits. Kotak is such a great bank. It's never gonna go down. The company is very strong. The fundamentals are very good. You can blindly trust companies like this. There is a good volume that goes by. You can definitely buy it. No worries about it. But I'm gonna give us another example that might shock you, or that might let you think how a dip would not necessarily be the best case scenario every time, right? When you look in the long run, sometimes you see this is the ITC chart that I've opened. I'm going to remove 1 month chart of ITC from the day ITC has started. So you see the all-time high of ITC is 1113 or 1135. In this case scenario, talking about buying in the dips is something that you cannot expect, because the more you buy in dip, you're going to be more under loss, right? Because what was this, 2002? After that it just fell down. You could never ever expect the same amount to come back, or the same price of the stock to come back from all the way from 9 rupees. Can you expect 1120 to be the target for you? That's never possible. As you see, as we go further down, there are good volume there. It is a great stock, definitely, I wouldn't say that, but you cannot expect that amount of stock price. It can again, it's gonna take another 10 years, 20 years. I really, as a person, don't have that much patience. I am a swing trader mostly. I wanna lock in profits every week, every 2 weeks at the max. I wanna just take out all the profits and start accumulating it one by one. That's the part about compounding that I like to do about my money. So yep, so today you see that I've shown you 4 cases where you know which stock to select, which stock to go for, which stock you should not, or which dip. How do you decide a dip? Sometimes it's usually based on the quality of the stock that you choose. So again, I would seriously recommend you to have a look at the watch list that I have here. These are the companies I blindly trust. That's how good they are. Most of the companies, I think I've covered major of the sectors here. Mostly banking I have taken. So these are a few of the amazing stocks that I trade on a daily basis. So yeah, please trade and let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you.